Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. We are from Group A. We will present our material today is reading a requesting information and action, and reading letter of granting, refusing, and apologizing. Before that, let me introduce my team. My name is Putri Amanda Ulandari, and my partner is Harikatul Husni and Muhammad Fakri Hanafi. The first material is reading a requesting information and action. I will present it first. What is RFI, or request for information? Request information is a formal process for gathering information from potential suppliers of a good or service. Requests for information are intended to be written by customer and sent to potential suppliers. Request for information is typically the first and most broad series of requests intended to narrow down a list of potential vendor candidates. And requests for information can be useful in situations where an organization has little knowledge on impossible vendors and wants to reduce the time and cost of evaluating vendors. How to read a letter asking for information? Here is a list of steps you can follow to read a letter asking for information. Number 1 is consider the purpose of your request and create out an outline. Number 2 is begin by introducing yourself and your credentials. Number 3 is discuss the organization or committee that you represent. Number 4 is highlight how to information could contribute to a process or initiative. Number 5 is provide your contact information and include the letter. Number 6 is proof it and review. Number 7 is follow up with the recipients. Next is how to read an email requesting something. Number 1 is organize your request. Number 2 is read approachable subject line. Number 3 is begin with a formal salutation. Number 4 is express your request. Number 5 is include benefits for the represent. Number 6 is include with a call to action. Number 7 is focus on the recipients. Number 8 is include additional document. The next is reading letter of granting, refusing, and apologizing. Number 1 is what is letter of granting? Letter of grant means the letter which is provided to each participant, including but not limited to two awards which may be granted, the value of the awards, as well as the time of the or times at which the awards may be granted. What is letter of refusing? A letter refusing a, a letter is a refusing letter is meant to convey rejection of a job offer, an invitation for a seminar, or even a business proposal, and etc. As this letter contains something negative, people who are responsible for reaching such as a letter usually find themselves in affect. This is because they have a way of reading through which they can convey the message without hurting the sentiments of the addressee. Hence, it is important to choose appropriate words while the drafting rejection letters. What is an apologizing letter? Apologizing letter is a typical document or email that acknowledges a mistake, express reject, and ask for the letter's recipient's forgiveness or petitions. Apologize, uh, apologize, apology letters are important in the workplace because they create a physical or digital record of your admit to the attempting to rectify a mistake for failure. Employees who can recognize when they are wrong and who make efforts to fix their mistakes are valuable additions to any professional team. Within an effective apology letter can be challenging, but is also an incredibly significant skill. If you can humbly acknowledge your shortcomings and make amends for your mistakes, you are likely to be an effective employee and assets to your workplace. Okay, the next material is when to read an apologizing letter. Will who will presented by Muhammad Fakri Hanafi. To Muhammad Fakri Hanafi, time is yours.
Thank you, moderator. Next material, when to wear an apologize letter. Apologize letter action follow slowly and to seven you have contributed to work the government. This effortlessly effective answer person. For example, you may want to write a letter to friends, family member, how you can about something like writing to writing your letter and apologies for what he did. Number two, related to mistake and be honest about it. Know that you have acknowledged your apologies. Say what are your apologies, your and way in our inquiry before is and the script and about people putting out in the open the personal that you are apologies to win that you do reading understand what you did. So something like what he did this right kid was hardly imperative is stressful and will be shaping your learning is so we are about to happiness and celebrating the love the processing to the seeker and certain the focus on to me and back to still your moment and there was what
Okay, thank you to Muhammad Fakri Hanafi to our project on today. The last material is will presented by Salikatul Husni. To Salikatul Husni, time is yours.
3. Acknowledge how much you have hurt them. Acknowledge that they have been hurt and that you understand just how hurtful it was. This is usually a good time to also mention that you never intended for them to be hurt. Say something like, Jacob told me that my actions ruined not only your experience of your wedding, but also are now making your honeymoon less than the incredible experience that it should be. I hope you understand that that was never my intention. I wanted you to be able to look back on this time and remember only happy things, but I have ruined that with my selfish action. I've robbed you of those happy memories. Well, I can't truly know how this feels to you. I can certainly understand that what I did was one of the worst things I could possibly have done to you. Express your gratitude. If you want to, though it's not required, you can acknowledge all the hard work and good things that they done for you in the past. This show them that you appreciate them and can help show that you really do feel bad about what you've done. Say something like, this is an especially terrible thing for me to have done to you after how warmly you have accepted me into your family. You have not only shown your incredible, beautiful love to my brother, but you have also shown me support and kindness that I never could be possibly expected. So hurt you in this was an insult to all the things that you have done for me, and I hate myself for that. Accept responsibility. This is one of the most important part of an apology, but can be the hardest to say, even if the other person did make some mistakes. A knowledge of that does not belong in this letter. What you do need to do is admit your responsibility for your mistake openly and without reservation. 6. You might have had good reasons for doing what you did, but that shouldn't keep you from saying that your action caused someone to get hurt. So something like, I would try to offer an explanation for that I did, but there are no excuses. My intentions, thought God don't matter here. Only my poor choice. I absolutely take responsibility for my selfish actions and the terrible pain I have caused you. Don't make excuses for your action, but you can explain your reason very carefully if you really feel like it's needed or will make the situation better. You can explain why you made the choice that you made. This should be done if you think understand your choice will give the person you hurt some comfort.
Thank you to Saatikatul Husni to presented our last material today. If you have any question, you can raise your hand. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.